What's up, guys? Welcome to Whitney Next Door, and as you can see, this isn't going to be one of my typical video game playthroughs, but it is video game related. I thought I would get on here and do my top 10 favorite Switch games. Since the Switch is at the end of its life cycle, Nintendo released a statement saying that the Switch successor would be released or revealed in like the next 100 days or so. So I figured it was a good time. It's the end of the year, it's the end of 2024, the end of the Switch's life cycle. So I figured it'd be a good time to share my top 10 favorite Switch games. It was not an easy task going through all of my games and picking out just 10 because there's so many amazing games on the Nintendo Switch. So it took me a couple days actually to like sit down and really think about what is my top 10 favorite Switch games ever. Okay, so for my first game, my first favorite Switch game ever is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Now, I don't have a physical copy of this game. I don't know why, because most of my games are physical copies unless I can't get it physical. Actually, I do know why. I bought this game whenever we were in Florida on vacation, and I was in the hotel room one night, and I was just like, I want a new game to play. And like the stores were closed, it was like 11 o'clock at night, so I was like, okay, I'll get on the Switch eShop and see what I can find. And I downloaded Kirby and the Forgotten Land, played it, loved it. It's fantastic. I had never played a Kirby game really. I played the Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64 and played as Kirby, but that was really the only experience I had with Kirby. But anyway, let's get into a review of the game. So it is a vibrant adventure that takes the pink puffball into a 3D world full of charm and whimsy. Its clever puzzles, colorful landscapes, and fun power-ups, the game offers an enjoyable mix of exploration and action. Whether you're floating through stages or transforming into adorable new forms, it's a joy from start to finish, a must-play for fans of Kirby or anyone looking for a light-hearted, fun escape. The next game on my list is one of my all-time favorites. It is Pokemon Sword right here. I love Pokemon. I've played a lot of the games. I've not played all of them. There's some like Emerald and, like the really, really expensive ones right now that I have not played and don't know if I ever will because of how expensive they are. But I loved Pokemon Sword. I've played all the Pokemon games on the Switch, and this is one of the ones of the Pokemon games that was on my top 10 list, so there is another Pokemon game on here, but we'll get to that later. Pokemon Sword. I love it. It takes a new, dynamic with the Dynamax Pokemon, and the wild area lets you explore and, challenge, really tough Pokemon, really high-level Pokemon that you may not be ready to fight yet. Such a fun experience. I loved it from start to finish. I've replayed it several times. I think twice. I think I've replayed it twice. I also have Pokemon Shield, but I picked Pokemon Sword because you get the little bird in Pokemon Sword Edition. Sirfetch'd, is that his name? You get him, and I love him. The next game on my top 10 Switch games is this little number right here. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Can you guys see that from my light? I had never played a Paper Mario game. I didn't have a GameCube growing up, so I missed out on a lot of the games, a lot of the Mario games and all that. But I saw they were remaking this on the Switch, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to pick that up. Because I had been eyeballing it on the GameCube for a while. I have a GameCube now, but Paper Mario is one of those ones that's a little bit pricey. So when I saw it on the Switch, I was like, yeah, definitely, for sure, and had a phenomenal time. I think it took me 30-ish hours to complete it, but I loved it. I did not do nowhere near as much as you can in that game. I didn't get all of the sunshine sprites or any of that, but the gameplay was phenomenal. Let me give you a little review, my little review of it. Nostalgic masterpiece with a fresh coat of paint. The charming story, quirky characters, and turn-based combat are as fun as ever, but with updated visuals that make the world pop. It's like revisiting an old friend, only this time they're looking better than ever. If you love classic RPGs with humor and heart, this is a must-play for kids and adults alike. Now, this next game is one of my favorite games ever, period. Not just on the Switch, but literally ever. And it is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I love this game so much. I've replayed it. I'm on my third playthrough, and I have did a playthrough with all three starters. So I've done Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and now I'm doing Oshawott. I can't get enough of this game. I love it so much. It is a 10 out of 10. It will forever be my favorite Pokemon game, unless I'm excited to see what the new Legends game, Z to A, whenever it comes out next year. I can't wait to see what that does. So, for now, Pokemon Legends Arceus takes the franchise into uncharted territory with an open world twist. Exploring the Hisui region feels like a true adventure as you track wild Pokemon and catch them in dynamic real-time action. The gameplay is fresh, the graphics are gorgeous, and the story of Arceus is a legendary treat. While some might miss traditional elements, the risk pays off with an unforgettable Pokemon experience. It's a must-play for any fan who wants to see the series evolve, and any Pokemon fan in general. The next game on my favorite Switch games is a must-have, a must-play. If you don't already have it, you have been living under a rock, because everybody has this game. It is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's the most selling game on the Switch. It's sold, I don't even know, like the last time I looked, it had sold more copies than there were Switch sales. I'm not even sure how that happens, but definitely pick Mario Kart 8 up. It is phenomenal. There is a ton of characters, a ton of carts. There's 96 tracks now with the bonus like DLCs and all that stuff. It is so good. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is pure racing chaos in the best way possible. With vibrant tracks, cozy power-ups, and that classic Mario charm, it's a blast whether you're playing solo or racing with friends. The new anti-gravity mechanics and tight controls make every lap feel fresh, and the multiplayer options ensure the fun never ends. If you're looking for fast-paced fun and competitive mayhem, this is your go-to racer. Getting closer to the end of my top 10 Switch games list, the next game is Luigi's Mansion 3, right here. I loved this game so much. I never had a GameCube growing up, like I said before, so I didn't get to play the Luigi's Mansion 1, and I didn't get to play Luigi's Mansion 2 until this year, the remake on the Switch. But Luigi's Mansion 3 was perfect. It was so fun. I loved playing as Luigi and Gooigi. Once you unlock him, the levels were great. The ghosts were great. Everything was just so... The graphics in this game are like fantastic as well. Definitely pick it up if you have kids or you want a multiplayer experience. Definitely dive into Luigi's Mansion 3 is a spooky blast. With its charming ghost hunting action, clever puzzles, and fun multiplayer modes, this game is a thrilling mix of creepy and hilarious. Luigi's got the courage to save his friends, but his terrified expressions will have you laughing all the way through. Perfect for anyone looking for a unique adventure with a twist of humor. Now, this next game is another perfect game, one of my favorite games of all time, ever created, and that is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know how you could make a more perfect game than this game. It is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, which was also phenomenal. It was my favorite Zelda game until Tears came out, but it took Breath of the Wild and expanded on it, like triple. Yeah, probably like triple, because in Breath of the Wild you have, you're just exploring Hyrule, you're on the ground. In Tears of the Kingdom, you have the ground, you have all of Hyrule Kingdom, you have the sky, and then you have the depths. So there's 3 areas, 3 huge areas to explore. Oh, it's just phenomenal. And if you didn't want this game to ever be over, it wouldn't have to be, because there's so much to do in this game. So much to do. Tears of the Kingdom is a breathtaking adventure that takes everything fans loved about Breath of the Wild and cranks it up to the next level. With stunning visuals, clever puzzles, and endless exploration, it delivers a truly magical experience. Whether you're soaring through the skies or uncovering hidden secrets below, every moment feels like a fresh discovery. A must-play for anyone who loves epic worlds and creative gameplay adventures. The next video on my Switch games is this. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. If you love fighting games, definitely pick this game up. I am obsessed with it. I've put so many hours into it, and the amount of characters there are in this game is crazy. I don't know how Nintendo is gonna top this game when the Switch successor comes out, but I can't wait to see what they do with it. So a little bit about the game, if you don't know. It's the ultimate fighting game. It is packed with every fighter you could ever want and chaotic, fun-filled combat. It's a perfect mix of nostalgia and new madness. Whether you're duking it out with friends or battling it solo, this game never gets old. A must-play for any fighting fan. Okay, only 2 games left, and the next one is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I loved this 2D platformer. It took what we know about Mario and the 2D platforming and elevated it to an 11. It's way up here. It is so good. I've had so much fun with it. I've replayed it twice, and it's phenomenal. Just pick it up. Perfect for adults, perfect for kids. Definitely pick it up. Super Mario Bros. Wonder takes everything we love about the Mushroom Kingdom and cranks it up to an 11, with mind-bending power-ups, dazzling visuals, and a new wonder mechanic that surprises at every turn. This game feels fresh and full of fun. It's a nostalgic joyride, but with enough new twists to keep even the most seasoned players on their toes. Get ready to jump, stomp, and wonder. And finally, the last game on this list is Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, what all can I say about this game? I've spent so many hours playing it and replaying it. I'm currently working on getting all the Power Moons in every single level, which is going to be a task, but I'm currently doing that. It's just phenomenal. You take Mario and Mario's hat, Cappy, and you use Cappy to solve puzzles, go on adventures, jump up to new heights. Oh, it's so good. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Love it. Phenomenal. Can't wait for the new Mario adventure on the next Switch, or not Switch console, but on the next Nintendo console. Super Mario Odyssey is a globe-trotting adventure that blends classic Mario fun with fresh mechanics. The open-world exploration is a blast, and Cappy adds a clever twist to the gameplay. From capturing enemies to discovering hidden secrets in vibrant, creative kingdoms, it's a non-stop joyride. It's a must-play for anyone who loves platformers or just wants to experience pure, unbridled fun. Okay, guys, that was my favorite Switch games ever, my top 10 favorite Switch games of all time. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite Switch games are. Maybe that you have some different than me. I would love to hear all of your favorite Switch games. Leave them a message in the comments below, and I'll see you guys for the next video.